Today, I want to show you how I recorded my most recent single called Run Away. It's a simple acoustic song with some back vocals and instruments at the end. I want to show you how I did that and also show you how simple it is for you to release your own music to the world. Let's do this. Hey everybody, it's Pat and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here and you're not sure what I do, well, I make all sorts of videos around creating music, and I also make music and music videos. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about how I created the music portion of my most recent single called Run Away. So if you want to do the same thing, you're just interested in knowing how to do that, I'll show you how simple it is and how there's no reason why you can't do the same yourself. So let's get started. Okay, let me just turn on the house lights so we can see something. All right, so in terms of gear, it's pretty basic. I used what I use all the time, and that is my trusty Focusrite 2i2. This is a 2-input sound card, and that's what I use to record the guitar. I used 2 microphones to record the guitar, and then once I had the song down, I did vocals. Once I had the vocals down, I did some back vocals, and once that was done, I went home and I added some instruments, mixed it, exported it, and published it. So the mics I used are really basic. Let me show you what I used. So if you've ever seen one of my earlier videos last summer where I explore how to mic a drum set with 2 mics, I use the only 2 microphones I own, and those are the AKG Perception 420. Other than that, I used one of the cheapest microphones I own. It is a Samson, I believe, a C01. It's permanently taped to this stand right here, and I usually use it just to mic my bass drum during jam sessions. But I use that on the guitar as well, and I combine the two to make a decent sound. In terms of positioning and mic positioning and all that, I didn't really do much research or anything like that. I just sat on my drum stool right here, and I put one mic in front of the guitar, the other one on the side of the guitar, and then I just started playing. So let me grab my guitar, and I'll show you how I position the mics. I was sitting like this, and I had this microphone pretty much here so that it records the fretboard and the chords and sort of the little slides that you get when you play acoustic guitar. And then I had this one around here just to get some extra beef, some extra bass. And to be honest, I thought that this was going to be the optimal position, but it turns out that this mic is the one you hear the most when I'm playing. I don't think it's the best or the optimal way to record acoustic guitar, but it's a decent way to do it. If it works, it works. With this microphone, you get some body, and with this microphone, you get some picking action, some finger action. Together, they make for a decent sound. Usually you'll see guys with pencil mics and other positions, but these are the 2 mics that I own. This is all I could do, and probably the best that I could do. To be honest, it sounds kind of all right. By the way, a quick segue, the song is in open C, so like this. It's C, G, C, F, G, C. That way I have my finger here to complete the 2 Gs. It's a fun way of playing open strings. I have a video about open tunings that I did last summer. I'll link it in the description. I think this is one of those, or a modified version, and it's just an easy way to play guitar. And that's pretty much it in terms of guitar recording. There's not that much more to it, to be honest. It's 2 microphones, I recorded it, did a couple takes. Once I had it, I moved on. So let's move on. A thing I always like doing when I record acoustic guitar is to make sure that I have additional parts to hard pan and then use in choruses. So when the first chorus comes up, you can hear that there's an extra richness that comes in, and that's because I recorded the song 1 or 2 more times to make sure that I had those extra tracks to just add in, to fade in the choruses. In terms of mic setup, there's no major change to accomplish that. I probably just swap the mics at some point just to create a different color and have different options when I wanted to, like I said, have those hard panned extra guitars in the choruses. All right, let's talk about vocals. The vocal setup is just as simple. I just put the mic in front of my face right here and I started singing. I don't think you need to go any deeper than that. Just put the mic right here in front of you, set it at a decent level, put a pop filter between you and the microphone, and you're all set. I probably recorded 3 or 4 takes of the main vocal, and then once I was happy with that, I moved on to back vocals. The only difference between main and backs for me is probably distance from the microphone. When I do my lead vocal, I just, stay put and I record fairly close to the vocal microphone. And when I do back vocals, I like to, step back or side to side, just again to create some different colors and to add some richness to my back vocals, the same way I did for my extra guitars in the choruses. To be honest, that's pretty much all there is to it in the jam space. I recorded some guitars and then additional guitars, lead vocals, back vocals, That's about it. In this day and age, you don't need some extensive engineer knowledge or anything like that. All you need is a couple mics, a sound interface, a laptop, and an internet connection. A lot of the work on this track actually happened at home, at my place in my home studio or home setup. That's where I mixed what I recorded here in the jam space, added some virtual instruments, and mixed the whole song to then be distributed to iTunes, Spotify, and all the other ones. But even at home, I didn't use anything extravagant, just my computer, the same sound interface, Logic, and a couple plugins. That's all you need to make a song happen. So in part 2, we're gonna head to my place and I'll show you the Logic session and how I finished the whole song. The additional virtual instruments that I added, how I mixed the song, the plugins I use, and all that fun, interesting stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching this first part. If you did, you can leave a like on your way out. You can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in part 2. Thanks for watching.